So let me tell you what we got going on, guys. We're 5 days into this Mexico road trip. We've been to Mexico twice. I've already blown up one motorcycle. This is my new motorcycle that I just bought to complete this trip. We're down here at the border in San Ysidro. The sun is just starting to rise, and I'm gonna go back in time through the power of editing and show you guys some of the the trip, the hijinks that happened. We found a guitar on the side of the road. We got food poisoning. We blew the clutch. Blew the transmission on my BMW. It's been an epic 4 days. 4 days. So, yeah, let's get into it. We got ourselves in a bit of a pickle today. Me and Tommy here are taking off down to Mexico for over a month, and we made it about 5 hours from the house and lost the clutch on my BMW. I still have fourth gear, so we're going super slow down the highway, and we're going to try to make it another 150 miles down to Ventura to go to a friendly shop, and we'll see how it all goes. We're going to Mexico. We're taking you guys with us. Houston, we have a problem. Me and Tommy are on day 2 of our 50-day road trip down to Mexico, and my bike has some serious issues. We made it to Miller Speed Co. in Ventura, and we thought we had a clutch issue. Turns out the whole transmission is kablooey. Well, 5th and 6th gear are bad. So I'm going to drain a little bit of oil out, see how the oil looks. I'm going to check the drain plug and see if there's any metal fragments on it. If there isn't, I'm going to put the drain plug right back in it, and we're going to go to Mexico only using gears 1 through 4. This is, after all, an adventure. So let's get into some adventure. We're getting ready to cross over the border, but we have an issue. We have a huge issue with my motorcycle breaking down. We're going to go to Mexico anyway. It's dicey, but first, we're going to cross the border, and we're going to go to Tecate. I'm going to show you guys what that's like. It's dicey. Let's go to Mexico.
Here's where the troubles really began. While riding through the Mexican city of Tecate, the transmission completely slipped into a false neutral and we couldn't get the bike back into gear. We knew we had a serious problem. We tried to engage the transmission while rolling the bike backwards, and lo and behold, it actually worked. We knew the bike wouldn't last for long, and being on the side of the highway was a bad place to be. So we went to look for help and got lost on something that once resembled an old dirt road. We could see a ranch in the distance and tried to make our way to it, hoping for a place to sleep and perhaps have access to a few extra tools. Here's how that went.
That's the wrong way in, man.
So you wanna camp?
Yes, please.
24 hours time?
Uh-huh.
Somewhere over there.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
How many guys? Just 2?
All right, just 2. Thank you. That was a business. Perfect.
Well, this might be camp for the night. Check out the tree, the bottle tree. Beautiful. Hey, shit happened.
GoPro running?
Yeah.
Nice.
Through all of that, yeah.
Huh?
Through all of that.
Tommy, that was ridiculous. You know, sometimes I'm not as smart as I think I am. I made a huge mistake on this Mexico trip. Huge mistake on this Mexico trip. On the way down, we started having some transmission issues with the motorcycle, and I thought, it'll make it. We'll be okay. We lost 5th gear, we lost 6th gear. It'll be okay. Now we're losing 1st gear. And we found this ranch out in the middle of nowhere. There's wild cattle running around and coyotes. We took like some really tight goat trails to get down here. We got some off-road tires set up on the bike, so at least we got that going for it. The transmission might not move, but it has traction when it coasts. 45 more days to go. We might have to buy a motorcycle here. I don't have motorcycle buying money. I don't know. We'll show you guys the. Yeah, it's a casita. Gracias. It's not bad. It smells nice. They weren't expecting company. We have our own sleeping bags. A little kitchenette. Wood burning stove because it's cold.
Warmed up and well fed, it was time to put on my thinking cap. Was there a way to save this trip? Was this a fool's errand? Maybe I should tuck tail and go home. But the easy way out is never rewarding. There must be a way.
Tomorrow maybe we can get away. Coming home.
All right, guys. So crazy things happen. The bike took a total dive. I found a motorcycle for sale in Oceanside, California. And the guy that we're staying at his ranch, his brother just bought this motorcycle. So now they're giving us a ride out to Oceanside so we can go buy another motorcycle and continue our trip. So let's roll.
Well, damn the torpedoes. There's adventure to be had, and it lies in old Mexico.
Hola.
Oh, good morning, guys. We made it to San Felipe. We got up about, 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, and we're gonna slowly start packing up. The KLR is going perfect. We got no issues with it at all. We did a little bit of light off-roading yesterday, actually, and I knocked off the speedometer cable. But short of that, the bike's been absolutely great. This is our little camp. We're set up in this palapa. We're just enjoying some coffee, and we're gonna slowly make our way down to Bahia de Los Angeles and maybe do some fishing. I don't know. How you doing this morning, Tommy?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, thank you.
So, you've been in Baja now a couple days. Let's say it's this way. You've been in Baja a few days. What's your first impression about coming to Baja?
My first impression, sure are a lot of dogs roaming around freely. No, this is the most beautiful place to wake up to. The sunrises and the sunsets are multifaceted. They just keep happening and getting better as the time goes on. I've never had a sunrise take so long. That's one of the first impressions.
What do you think about the people?
The people are kind, sweet, enduring, all taking care of you great. Yeah. Food's amazing. Oh man, the food. I've never eaten so well.
Would you encourage people to come on this trip?
I would. I
Pretty amazing,
I think
huh?
Baja is a great place.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. We're gonna pack away this camera, start getting all our stuff ready to go, and find our next sunrise.
That's right.
We'll see you guys down the road somewhere. We're not sure what we're doing or where we're going, but we'll figure it all out. We'll figure it out. If we can do this, you can do it, by the way. There's nothing special about us. We're just two dummies that rode our motorcycles to Mexico. You don't need a lot of money. You know, like you could eat for $5 a meal if you had to. A good sized meal.
If you can camp, you can do this.
Yeah, if you can camp, you can do it. Well, I hope everyone out there enjoyed that video. It provided a few extra challenges for me, not only in getting down here, but in editing that video. It was the first time I did voiceover. I didn't know which catastrophe to start the video with. I'm going to include a link to my Venmo and PayPal down below. If you guys can contribute to this project, I'd really appreciate it. I wasn't planning on buying a new motorcycle on the way down here, and I was cutting it a little thin even before I had to buy a new bike. My videos will always be free. They'll never be hidden behind a paywall. So if you guys can't help me financially, maybe drop a comment and let me know what you liked or disliked about the video. Thanks. See you guys on the next one.